Story time. So I met this guy online, and he ended up being my biggest stalker, and I ended up involving the police. So this is what happened. So I met this guy. He was sounding normal, very nice, professional person. We started chatting as usual online, like everybody else would do. We chatted. He started asking about my social media sites. I was a bit skeptical. I was thinking, should I tell him my Facebook page or my Instagram? I wasn't active on Instagram then. I was on Facebook, but not a lot. And then he said, oh, this is my social media handle. And here's my LinkedIn handle. And I checked him. That was him. He even gave me his work uh, email, phone number, and everything. And he started stalking me, that guy, after we've met. Meeting, I didn't see anything wrong with him, but there was something, like when you need to see someone 3-4 times for you to say, I got it. There's something wrong with this guy. This is what happened. Our first date was perfect. He started with dinner, guys. He said, I'm not going to take you for tea. I'm going to take you for dinner. So we went for proper dinner. That's when I started realizing that there's something wrong with this guy. Because we sat for hours talking, having dinner, and chatting away. And we remember we were all sober. He was sober. He was not drunk. I wouldn't say he was drunk because that's why he acted the way he was acting. He acted weird, strange, but very professional person. And it worked out that the company that he gave me was his own. He was self-employed, right? And I realized that I don't think I want to know this guy further. And I didn't want to tell him straight there. I sent him a message 2 days later that, I don't feel like we can continue being together. We can't do things together. I can't see you again. And I gave my reasons, which are not bad reasons, so that I don't want to damage his confidence and and all that. So I told him the reasons. He didn't like it. He said, why? He said, no, I need to see you. We need to talk face to face. I said, no, you can't force me to see you again. I was quite okay. We met each other. We got my number. I'm speaking to you right now. I can call your work number and, we talk things. But I don't want to see you again. Guys, when I blocked him on my WhatsApp and my other phones and everywhere else and my social media sites, he still had access to me. With the same phone number, with the same WhatsApp number. It doesn't matter how many times I blocked him. I was like, what am I dealing with here? I was scared. I was so scared. I was like, now this is something that I need to actually report to the police. One day, I went somewhere with my friends. And guess who I met there? Him. I said, this is something that is getting serious. There is no way this guy would be here. Because what we had gone there to do had nothing. He would never be found in such a place. What is he doing in this place at this time? I was shaking. I said to my friend, I said, you see that guy? I went to him because he looked at me and then he smiled. He said, you think you can block me? I said, it's not funny. It is not funny. So I took my friend to him. I said, you see this guy? I went with him out. We went for a date once. I met him on the dating site. We went for dinner. Dinner went well, but I didn't feel like he's the guy I would want to keep seeing. But when I told him that, he didn't like it. He keeps stalking me like this. I tried to block him. I can't block him. On social media sites, every site I've blocked him, he still has access. I told my friend, I said, if anything happens to me, it is this guy. So I asked him, what are you doing here? He said, no, I'm just drove over here. I said, for what? Is there anything that you do here? He was not meant to be. There's nothing he would be there for. He just smiled. He said, you think you can block me? I said, you know what? This is not fun. I'm going to report you to the police. I said to my friend, if anything happens to me, it's this guy. This is strange. It's strange in the sense that I blocked him everywhere. And I told him that I don't want to speak to him, but he still stalks me. He told me that he cannot block me. He told me that he has access to everywhere I go. He knows where I will be. He can find me anywhere. I was like, my friend looked at me and said, what? Did he say that? I said, yeah, that's what he said. And he's here. I don't know how he managed to get to be here. He's not someone who would be in that place where we were. I was shaking, guys. I reported him to the police. And I had his car number plate, I had his pictures, his business number, everything. He'd give it to me. His LinkedIn profiles, he'd give it to me. What does this show? There are stories that come online about women who were murdered by people who were posing as lawyers on their LinkedIn profiles, people who were posing in as directors of big companies on social media profiles. This was the similar situation of this guy. Why did he choose that? Why was I not allowed to say I can't proceed with the relationship with him? There was no relationship even. I didn't want to see him, continue seeing him. Why was he forcing me to keep seeing him? So we ended up involving the police. And then he stopped. He stopped communicating. And guess what? 5 years later, I saw a text message from him. I'm laughing now. It's so funny, but when I saw the text message, I was shaking as well. I said, you started again. I'm going to tell the police that you have started. He said, no, I just wanted to let you know that I'm married now. I said, congratulations, and then I blocked him. He said, I just wanted to let you know that I'm married now. I said, congratulations. So I blocked him. And I never heard from him since 5 years back now. So I'm sure his things went out okay with him. But don't take this lightly. People who do this are dangerous. These are some of the criminals that we see on television. This is how it starts. It starts by stalking you like this, following you everywhere you go, bugging you, whatever technology. I think he is a technology guru. From the look of things, he is an expert. Yeah, in technology, because I don't know how. I don't know how he will do it. He said, I can be anywhere. He said you can't hide from me. The problem that I did was I gave him my number that I use. And the lesson is, don't give anybody your number unless you know that you really like them. Otherwise, you should have a dating number. It taught me to have a dating number. If I have a dating number, I don't carry it anywhere. Right? If I have my phone, whichever systems that he uses to track someone through their phone, he won't have access because I'm always at home. So he can't do anything. He can't follow me wherever I'm going. So from that time, I learned, if I'm going to give someone my number, I really like them and I think there's going to be a relationship. Anybody else I'm dating, there's a dating number. Always have a number that you use for dating. Don't give your number, your real number. I learned the hard way. Never give anyone your number. It's special. That number can, remember, with a PIN number, with a phone number, you can access your bank account. You can access anything. You see now he's following me everywhere I go. He was there. I'm saying this number plate is here. This guy is here. What are you doing here? The reason why he was scared is because I told my friend that this guy, don't take it seriously. You see him? I showed him the pictures on my phone. I said, see these pictures? This is his car. I said, I'm forwarding these pictures to my friend right now. And he tried to ask my friend's name. My friend said, don't start on me. My friend said, I'm not on a dating site. Don't start. And I don't want you to know my name, but I know you now. So she was firm with him, and then he was scared as well. He knew that there are people who know me, and if anything happens, he was going to be caught quickly. So I thought I should share this and show you these are some of the nightmares that we go through on a dating site. And the mistake was to give him my actual phone number and see what he was doing. Now he was stalking me everywhere I go. He just appears and all that nonsense. But guys, I hope you learned one or two things from this. I hope you learned one or two things. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You take care, guys. Bye for now.